Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage. I'm Leslie Watkins, and I thought I would pop on quickly just to show you the new 2020-2022 in colors. I wanted to take them for a little test drive, and I thought, well, why don't I share that with you? So just a impromptu video, and let me just check my settings. That looks good. Okay, so the way this works is that every year, excuse me, a new set of in colors are released. There are 5 of them, and they stay current for 2 years, and they overlap the previous 5 and the coming in 5. So these are the ones that were just released this month, a couple of days ago, and let me show you what they look like. Here they are. This is the cardstock, and I have the ink pads here, and I want to show you very quickly what you can do with your ink pad. So when you get a new ink pad, I take my scissors and I just go into that little divot there to take the plastic away. And then if you look at the back, you'll see that it has these labels in different languages because these products are sold all around the world. And you just gently peel up a corner, and I hold that down with my thumb, and then I grab the top one. That's the one that's in English. And if you look at your ink pad, if you hold it right side up and put it this way, you'll see that's how it opens, and there's a little recess that you can pop your finger into. And then what you do is you take your sticky label and you just put it along the side there like that. I didn't get that very straight. Let me do that over again. There we go. Okay. Oh, I have it upside down. Not only was it crooked, it was upside down. Let's do that one more time. Because then what happens is I store my ink pads flat, all right, and you can see the label when the ink pads are in the holder, and you'll know what color it is. Now additionally, if you want to take that a step further, there's something else you can do. So also on the sticky labels there is a blank one. It's just the color, and it doesn't have any writing on it. And what you can do is you can open up your pad, and right in this little area here you can place that label. I'm going to lay it right in there, sticking to my fingers. I'm not getting in there very straight because I'm on camera here, but I'm sure you can do better at home. There we go. So what that does is it gives you a visual reference so that you can see the color when your ink pad is opened. All right, so that's about new ink pads and getting them set up. The other thing I want to talk about are the colors. So we've got Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, and Magenta Madness. And I have 5 daubers, and these are like little thimbles that you can put on the end of your finger. And get that ink off my knuckle before it gets someplace. And it has a little spongy applicator that you can use to apply soft color. So let me show you how I do that. And there are many different ways to use these things. I'm just going to show you one today. So I've got a piece of cardstock here. This is about 3 inches wide, and it looks like it's 8.5 long. And I'm just going to grab a stamp. So I'm taking this little peony from the prize peony set. And I'm going to need some scrap paper. So here I have a piece of grid paper that's wrapped around my piercing mat. Now this piercing mat was taken out of the catalog this year, and it's not in the new catalog. However, it is available, and I will be posting the item number for this down below so that you can find it. Because with that, it gives you a nice cushy surface so that when you make a stamping imprint, it just helps it to make a better impression. So in addition, just to make sure I have everything I need, I also have my chamois, which is, I'm just going to spritz it with a little bit of water, and I'm just going to use this to clean my stamp. So here we go. And I'm going to do this with each color. This is the Just Jade. And the artwork on these peony stamps is just wonderful. It's one of the best sets that we've had for a while. I really like it a lot. This is the bumblebee. Cinnamon cider. And magenta madness. I'm running out of space a little bit here, but I think we can squeeze that in. There we go. Okay. Now, if you take your dauber and just tap it into your ink, you can see it makes a nice little smudgy impression. And it's a great way to add soft color to your images if you don't have time to get out your paints or your markers and so forth and so on. So what I do is I just gently get a little bit of ink on there. I remove some of the excess, and I begin to just sort of swirl that around. Okay, and because this is a little test strip, I want to see the full color, and then just see how it looks as it gets lighter. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with the rest of these colors. And then this little piece of paper I will just keep on my desk, and I'll use it as a reference when I'm using these colors. There we go. And the last one, which is one of my favorites. I love this beautiful grade blue. This is going to be very useful in some projects that I have coming up. There we go. So there they are. There they are, folks. These are the new in colors. And I will be using these colors in my class this month. We're going to be making 3 cards, actually a total of 6 cards of 3 designs each and a couple of bookmarks, and we're going to be using these colors. So if that's something that you think you might be interested in, I would love to have you register for class, and the way you do that is to go to dandelioncottagedesign.com and go to notes and subscribe, and I will immediately send you out the listings for this month's classes, because that registration period is going to close on June the 15th, so there's not a lot of time left. And there's several other classes as well. There's painting with watercolors, painting with ink, and a couple of different classes featuring the beautiful new peony stamp set that you see here. And it really is lovely. Here is, I have right in front of me, I have a card that I did. Let's just get these arranged over here. There we go. Here's a card I did using that peony stamp set. So I hope you'll join me for my classes this month, and thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. That's all for now. Thank you.